Comedian versus comedian.
I see how the night's gonna go.
In a battle royale.
You don't know me. You don't know me.
A fight to see who is the most funny. And you, the audience, will help decide their fate.
It's time for our audience play along. Audience,
play along, kind of.
I read Green Eggs and Cotton Balls. It's very good.
Oh, don't spoil it.
But is there more?
No!
Yes, there is. Don't trust the fishman.
I told you, I'm an influencer.
Butt play?
Since shit talking is encouraged in this show, shut the hell up, stupid.
Like a strip club. I want you to sprinkle my ashes all over the stage and just have the strippers roll in it. And just be like, she was a good lady. Red indicator light on his tank. If you were to fuck a pizza, would it turn you off?
Wisecrackin. Friday at 8 Central at wisecrackin.com.
We live in weird times. Very weird. It's hard to agree on anything, except that we all need a little more inner peace. That's why I created my Zen Rocks, the mini meditation that's perfect for everyone. Right, Shaman Jay?
No.
Sounds like a yes to me. Whether you're stressed at a desk, stuck at home, or lost in the woods, my Zen Rocks provide you the break you need from your soul-crushing existence. Each set comes with our non-patented Zen guide to help you enter Zen. Hey Warren, how's your Zen?
It's Zentastic, baby!
Working as Zentended. It's the ideal gift for your disgruntled father, your yogi mother, or your unemployed uncle. Whoever you are, we guarantee my Zen Rocks is right for you. Hey Guru Nigel, are we enlightened?
So enlightened.
That's Zentertainment. So let my Zen Rocks light up your Zen. Oh, and this isn't a man bun. It's a Zen bun. It's different. This season, give the gift of inner peace. Head to myzenrocks.com and choose the package that ensures your entire family finds their Zen. Off to the next dimension. Zen ho!
My Zen Rocks.
Hi, I'm Angie McMahon, and this is the look back at the 1 year of Wisecrackin in the making. So the show got started out of a need in the pandemic. We're live comedians. All of our clubs and theaters are closed. So I said, how do we make the best house party that we can invite everyone to? And we can all forget and have a little joy for a bit. Even if it's just for a bit.
Timberland.
Oh! We have a
costume!
Yes! He's gone furry fantastic tonight.
So the first thing I did was I called Mia and Summer.
Job would I never do. I would never tutor Angie in her reading.
I've been so distracted by the insurrection, I have no idea.
What happened now?
I
said I have an idea for a show. And they didn't even flinch. Yeah, let's do it. Let's write it. Let's cast it. Let's figure it out. We'll do it next week. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to meet your comedian? I'm going to take the music out here for just a moment. Yeah. And we have everyone here. Very exciting. The next person I called was Mars. I've known Mars for 20 years. And his approval meant that there was something there.
I told you, I'm an influencer.
We have to talk about his characters.
No! My name is Grand Finale.
Welcome,
After me,
ain't nobody else.
We have had an amazing regular cast that loves to joke around and do a lot of callbacks.
It's not you, it's my anger. It's Greg Holloman or Greg goddamn Holloman. Or these nuts or these nuts.
Everybody's favorite raccoon penis bone. Please welcome Mr. Steve Gadlin, everyone. Or raccoon penis bones. Or raccoon penis. You have to tell everyone about raccoon penis bones now, Steve.
I have a bunch of them and I don't want them.
We have had some amazing celebrities on the show. And then we've had also other celebrities on the show.
Please welcome Jay Moore,
Larry O'Keefe,
Hi.
Mr. Evan Shapiro. Please welcome Dean Edwards, Stephen Tobolowsky. Your father created the actual Festivus that was made popular by the Seinfeld sitcom. Can you tell us about that?
That's absolutely true. My dad, who, well, Asperger's gets a bad rap, but he was a brilliant, strange man, and he didn't like normal, Judeo-Christian holidays. He wanted to invent his own to celebrate our family, so he created a holiday he called Festivus, and it's really a true holiday. There's no poll as far as I remember, but there were feats of strength and there were airing of grievances, and so then my older brother Danny wrote for Seinfeld, and one day at a party, his fellow writers got him drunk and he started talking about this holiday that none of us ever spoke to anybody ever about. And they said, what the hell is that? And he explained it. And they said, okay, Danny, you're going to write the episode about that for Seinfeld or we will. And so he did. And now we make money off it. So we're fine.
Evan, how's it going? Are you having fun or do you hate us?
I'm doing well. I will note I am in the latest time zone. I am the oldest amongst us. I am very
I don't
very
think you're
drunk.
the oldest. How old are you?
53.
Oh yeah, you're old. Oh my god. Ooh.
Thank you very much.
Well, you still look better than the rest of us, so.
My personal goal for the entire evening is to get Bullwinkle to say something fucking filthy.
Well, I don't know about that.
You're trying to mess with that man paper. You better leave him alone.
I don't know. You sign one of those morality clauses.
Oh, Brad lost big time on that one. I wonder what Bullwinkle would say about that.
Nuts.
I'm so honored. I'm just so happy I got to make a sort of joke that was also kind of true about how you just shouldn't try to fuck pizza. That's called carrying the message.
Great idea. Yeah.
She's a writer for Saturday Night Live. Please welcome Miss Katie Rich. This is a competitive game show, so shit talking is encouraged.
But we can also be nice to each other, right?
I mean, we can. We do tend that way sometimes. It makes Angie really upset.
We could all be nice or whatever the fuck. I know you have this great podcast, Weed and Grub, right?
Oh, yeah. Thank you for mentioning it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So I think we all just want to know, are you high right now? Okay.
Yeah.
We can't forget about our writers. We have a 22-person writers room that writes us a brand new show every week. And some of those writers have been with us for a year. All right, who's got jokes? What do you got, guys?
A shock joke before?
Have I done what joke?
Like a shock-based joke?
Like ever a joke that's shocking? I think
No, I mean on the show, like a shock. I'm trying to think. Like a shock type joke.
Every bachelor party I've ever been to.
All right,
I don't even like them that much.
Go for it, Paul.
All right. Things you shouldn't allow your child to say to you out of context. Jay Moore follows me on Instagram, or more butt stuff, please.
More butt stuff, please.
Steve, I let my face be seen while everyone was talking about how terrible white men are. And you hide behind your nice little picture.
Oh, no. You don't
You know what? So some of you may have heard me talk about daddy cats.
Bear Cat's notes. Why is it all male fisting? Am I missing something? Is that a Bear Cat? I would first like to introduce our live director and announcer for tonight. He will never change his background, so take that, Barry Cats. Please welcome Tim Stotts, everyone.
Hi there. I will someday.
I'm talking about the one, the only, the infamous Mr. Barry Katz. He's a comedy manager, and he has managed to like Dave Chappelle and Louis C.K. and Whitney Cummings and Bill Burr and Jay Moore and I can't even think of all the people. Jon Stewart, so many people. Basically everyone who you love in comedy, he's managed. And he's consulting us on a pilot. We actually developed a pilot during a pandemic of this show. And our special guest is Dean Edwards from Saturday Night Live. He was amazing, and we have some exclusive clips that we want to show you of the pilot right now.
Will somebody please tell me what makes drummers so sexy? Arms, their arms, or the size of their sticks.
Yeah.
And wouldn't it be their rhythm? Because you know they can keep up with fucking you.
Oh, so that's actually what it is.
Right.
Right.
There's not enough space for that. So.
Yeah, Maureen, are you just having sex with people who can't keep up with you? Is that what's going on? I'm so sorry.
Not my tempo.
I have to set a metronome when I'm fucking.
He jumped in like 5, 6, 7.
All right, let's take this from the top. All right, go.
Maybe the show will become something, or maybe it'll just be that thing that got us through the pandemic. I don't know yet.
All right, everyone. That's it for us. Subscribe and like wherever you are. Maybe drop a review if you had a good time. We will see you next week on Friday, Quipsters. Wisecrackin, your weekly virtual comedy game show streaming live from Judy's Beat Lounge at the Second City in Chicago. I'm your host, Angie McMahon, and I know I like to give off that middle-aged Kit Kat dancer vibe. We will have a new room code for you in just a moment, so don't worry about that. On our Facebook fan page, we asked our Quipsters the question of the week: if animals could talk, which would be the rudest? And you guys did not disappoint. Mary said, "This lady who works with me, LOL." Bradley said, "My horse, especially after he broke 5 of my ribs," which I feel like if you're rich enough to have a horse, Bradley. And Paul said, "A skunk and or a colony of Karens." So that is your first challenge tonight. I want you to jump into our chat and tell us, if animals could talk, which would be the rudest? I'm going to finally be able to get you that room code. So whenever you all are ready to log in. Tonight's show is sponsored by myzenrocks.com. If you go to myzenrocks.com and put in the coupon code Wisecrack, you will get 10% off your purchase. Thank you to our sponsors. Before I introduce the comedians who will be competing for your love, I would first like to introduce you to our live director for this evening. He definitely has a light this time, so we won't sound like the dark voice from God in the back of the room. Please welcome Huckpo. Hi, Huck. I'm going to ask you the same question I asked the Quipsters. If animals could talk, who would be the rudest?
I gotta go with llamas. You ever met a llama?
They spit, right?
They spit at you, yeah. Imagine what they're saying in their minds. It seems malicious, too.
What do you think they're saying in their minds?
Something racist towards humans, I'm sure.
Yeah. All right, we'll check in with you later, Huck. Now, please welcome tonight's comedians competing for your love. She is so grateful there is no kids in the audience tonight, but she still has to worry about saying fuck in front of her 3-year-old who's in the next room. Please welcome Sam Howard, everyone. He looks like Malort Taste. Please welcome Richard Charles Anderson.
It's not that bad. You get used to it.
I can't wait to mix him up with Stephen Tobolowsky because apparently in my mind he's a shapeshifter. Please welcome Mr. Jamie Black.
That would be me.
He dressed up real nice and he almost wore a flannel with a jacket. Please welcome Justin Kyle. She lives in the suburbs and you can tell. Please welcome Nicole Freer. Now, let me introduce our special guest for this evening. He's been in everything you love. You definitely are going to say, oh, that guy, I love him. Please welcome our dear friend, Mr. Stephen Tobolowsky. Hi, Stephen. Welcome back to the show.
Oh, it's good to be here. I'm in Los Angeles, and I'm just ready for some fun.
We are ready to have some fun with you. I'm going to ask each of you, if animals could talk, which would be the rudest? Why don't we start with Sam Howard?
Okay, so because I was raised on Disney, I was going to say camels because the genie told us that camels spit, but you said llamas spit, and now I'm like, are camels and llamas related? I don't know.
The question is, are camels as racist as llamas?
I think more. More so. They've been around longer, I feel like.
Is
so
llama bad?
The desert. I think it's camels. Yeah.
Let's see. Stephen, what do you think? What happened here?
Me?
What do you think, Stephen?
Oh, I'm disconnected again? Can you hear me?
I don't know what just happened. No, the game disconnected again. Stephen, you tell us what you think is the rudest animal, and I'll get this going again.
Okay, there's no question in my mind. It has to be the raccoon. I had a raccoon just tearing the crap out of my backyard forever, and I captured him, and I released him out in Bel Air adjacent because I didn't want to kill him. And I found out that the guy who lived a door two houses down from me wrote Guardians of the Galaxy. And so I probably captured Rocket Raccoon.
Right.
Probably captured him and threw him away in Bel Air.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That makes you
terrible.
the Guardian of the Galaxy.
Richard, what do you think?
Rocket's not that polite. I think it's ducks because they're one letter off for being dicks. They waddle around like they're just cock of the rock, and they shit everywhere. And their dicks are shaped like corkscrews, which you can't be polite with something like that going on.
Nicole, what do you think?
I can't speak about all seagulls, but there's one seagull. I named him Carl. I don't know what the seagulls called him, but he essentially decided when my food came in a restaurant, when I finally had an afternoon to myself, but then I had a phone call and I walked out for a second to get better reception. I came back. He's eating my lunch, and that's extremely rude. The end.
Fuck that seagull.
Carl.
Carl.
All right. Everyone, give it up for you comedians who... Oh, I'm sorry. Justin.
Yes, I have thoughts.
Please.
Please.
Say.
What about me?
No, I know. I'm just trying to troubleshoot
I
this.
gotta
while
go with
talk
lions, because like cats are assholes. But imagine like a really tough cat. They'd be unstoppable. They would knock glasses over, and there's nothing you could do about it. There's no response for a lion, really. So,
That glass would go flying.
Yeah.
Jamie?
Yeah.
So I think it would be the possum. You're thinking now, oh, what does he mean by that?
Yeah.
The possum, because it would get so sick of talking to you that he would just fall over and play dead.
Oh.
Yeah.
And that's pretty rude.
All right. Thank you. Please give it up for the comedians who are competing for your love. All right, we have put together a very special segment for our special guest, Stephen Tobolowsky, tonight. And this is called Stephen Movies, Not Porn. Huck. All right, I have come up with a bunch of films because Stephen has been in over 300 television and films. I've come up with titles to Stephen's movies or television shows that sound like porn, but they are not. And we would like our cast members here to describe what they think the plot is, and Stephen will let us know how close they are. So the first one, let's start with Nicole. Hot Prospects, where he played Blackie.
So obviously he was a shoe shiner who would help out your shoes if they weren't quite as sparkly and the color you wanted them. And one day he was walking down the street and he noticed there was a small garbage can that was on fire, and he thought, wow, that'd be a good place to keep warm. And that was a hot prospect.
All right, let's go with Justin. And yours is The Naked Truth, where he played Vincent Hart.
Ooh, okay. This is not porn, you're saying?
Not porn.
Okay. Okay, I think he is Vincent Hart, detective, or private investigator Vincent Hart, and he is investigating murders at a nudist colony in Boca Raton, Florida.
Yeah. Very nice. All right, Jamie, yours is going to be The Brave Little Toaster Goes to Mars, where he played the calculator.
The Brave Little Toaster Goes to Mars, and he played a calculator.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so it was about a toaster who had been shunned by all the other toasters, but they had a dream to be an astronaut, and so against all odds, went to Mars, was it?
Yes.
Yes, went to Mars and colonized it and brought the other kitchen appliances with him to start a whole new colony on Mars with kitchen appliances as the people instead of people.
Yes.
That's,
Do you have a calculator in your kitchen, Jamie?
yes.
The drawer.
All right, just checking. Just checking.
Collects all the things, yeah.
Yes.
Sometimes you have to scale a recipe, Sam.
Someone said something to me.
All right, Sam Howard, let's do Dicktown, where he played John's dad.
Oh, guys, I actually saw this. So Dicktown was like late 90s. I wasn't allowed to watch it, but my Aunt Brenda let me. And it was all about I'm sorry, there's an echo. It was the AIDS epidemic. And you played John's dad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, John's dad.
Yeah, it was just everybody was getting checked at the time, and you were the father of a man who needed to get checked, and he was like the hero of the story. He recovered from AIDS, and it was just it was a beautiful. I remember there was a scene between you and your son, because you were a pastor at first, and then you sort of accepted his lifestyle and changed the way you were preaching, and it was really nice.
Oh, all right. That was a lot more of a monologue than I thought it was going to be.
Me too. Sorry.
Right. Richard, Another Period, where he played Thomas Edison.
Yeah. This was about Thomas Edison inventing women's periods, and one of his least popular inventions. But Stephen Tobolowsky came to the rescue by delivering a pizza and having sex with a half-naked woman.
Stephen, how did they do? Did they come even close?
No, but some of those, I wish that was the show that we did. When Hot Prospects was a campy Western sitcom, which starred a young actor named George Clooney. And everybody felt like, oh, this is really good. And I played a stereotypical bad guy named Blackie. But I think your version of it was we were dead on arrival. It was terrible. The next one was Naked Truth.
Yes.
I have very little idea what that show is. That was one show where they called me up. A lot of times I'm an escape valve for people. They called me up in the morning and said, "We lost this character. Can you come shoot this today?" It was in front of the studio audience. Fran Bascom, the casting director, says, "You have one speech. You're good." And I think it was about a newsroom, but I have no idea what I said or what I did. Was Dicktown next? No. Brave Little Toaster Goes to Mars.
Yes,
I was
most famous.
It was one of the first voiceovers I did, and I was very thrilled because it had a vacuum cleaner part in it, and my little baby boy loved vacuum cleaners, so that's why I wanted to do Brave Little Toaster. But out of everything, that one is very popular for 20 years now or something. People still watch that show, whatever it is. And then the next one was it Dicktown?
Dicktown.
Dicktown is John Hodgman. It's a very funny show. It's on Adult Swim. It's very funny. It's currently on, and he plays, his character sells comic books in a small town, and he wants to be a private eye, and I play his father, who's incredibly boring.
Okay.
And the last one, Thomas Edison in another period. Thomas Edison invents pornography. Right. So after he invents the film camera, it's me as Thomas Edison shooting porno films with all these people from the 1800s. So that's what that was. So yeah, that was the one porno one I did.
Other movies that didn't make the cut for this game included A Little Something on the Side, Don't Look Under the Bed, Freddy Got Fingered, Deadwood, and finally Gay, that won the Academy Award for Best Short Subject. Give it up for Stephen Tobolowsky. All right, I think we finally have sorted out our little problem with a Jackbox. I will get you that code right now, folks, and you could start logging in. One sec. Let me just pull that up. Thank you for everyone being so patient and sorry about the technical problems. All right.
She's been saying this the whole time on the thread.
I know.
Ah.
All right. Sit back and relax because this is Wisecrackin, and here how it all works. Our talented writers room wrote setups that they will be showing the comedians for the first time tonight. They will have only 90 seconds to write 2 punchlines. They'll be able to vote on their favorite punchline, and so will you. The more people that vote, the more you can swing the outcome because a percentage of each round's votes determines a winner. We start the night with our qualifying round with all 6 comedians competing for your love. The bottom 2 will perform an intermission game, and then they will all return to our finals where we crown a winner. And here's how you vote. Grab a device and open a web browser. Type in jackbox.tv, then enter tonight's room code, and you're all set. The live game on your device has a slight delay from the stream, so make sure you keep an eye on that device so your vote counts. All right, sit back and relax. This is the qualifying round of Wisecrackin. Huck, take us away.
Between the Cracks.
Now it's time to go between the cracks. The town of Lewisburg, West Virginia, is offering people $20,000 to move there. If you haven't heard of the town, imagine if your local Hooters was an entire city and the creepy regular at the bar who hits on the waitresses ran for mayor. Carol Baskin from Tiger King is suing Netflix. If Dave Chappelle goes missing, let's check under her septic tank first. The Atlanta Braves won the World Series this week, which is the biggest win for cultural appropriation since Halloween. That was Between the Cracks.
Between the Cracks.
All right, Huck, let's go into our next segment.
It's time for Comment Karma.
Audience, it's time for the Comment Karma. I want you to jump into my chat and tell me if your life had a mascot, what would the mascot be? If your life had a mascot, what would the mascot be? Huck, what would your mascot be?
I don't know if you've ever seen that video of the cat that chases away a bear, but I feel like that's been my mascot at a couple moments in my life.
A cat that chases away a bear?
Yeah. There's a bear wandering around in someone's yard, and the cat just runs right at it and scares it away.
Oh, that sounds kind of sweet, actually.
Oh yeah, he's protecting his family. There's no chance of that fight.
Oh, he has no.
I'm a good bluffer, is what I'm trying to say.
Gotcha. If I had a mascot, I think it would probably be just like a tired mom with like a half-lit cigarette out of her mouth and like a glass of wine, but also a shot of vodka. Am I saying too much information about myself, or yes? Did I hear someone say yes? All right, I get it. I'll back off. Guys, jump into our chat at any time and let us know either an animal that you think is rude, if they could talk, or let us know a mascot that would be your mascot. And we are about to 5 seconds. We are about to start the show. Here we go. Oh, there's a lot of you to get in. 1 second. Oh my gosh, did any of you get in?
It's saying I can't submit. I've been pressing the submit button.
Yeah.
There are other issues out there too.
I don't know why this keeps having so many problems. I'm going to try to restart this computer. And so while we do that, you know what I would love? Stephen, I love your story so much. Would you tell us a quick story while I deal with this technical issue?
What subject would you like?
Porn.
Porn.
Porn?
Or porn, either one. Porn or porn.
Okay, when I was in New York, a friend of mine was writing pornography for Marilyn Chambers under the name of Manny Hatton. And he wanted to go to Sex World to talk to her about their next film, which was Ecstasy 3. And so I went with Budge to Sex World, and there we went up to the 3rd floor, and it was the green room. It was the green room for all the sex performers that were there, and I sat down with a couple girls and I said, well, what do you do? And they go, we do a dildo dunking act. And I said, what is the preparation for that? I mean, how many of these do you have to do a day? And then one of the girls began to tell me her story, and it brought me to my knees. It was so incredible. It was so magnificent. Her personal story of what brought her to Sex World. And I said, you're like an American. She triumphed over so much stuff. And she said her whole goal at being at Sex World was to make enough money to create an entire film industry for women who have been abused in their life. And you know what? She did it. And I just saw one of her films on cable the other night. So I think it was a great story of victory. And that's the one porno story I have, is one of victory.
That's excellent. What are you were out filming this week, weren't you?
I was out filming what?
You were filming Goldberg's this week?
I was filming Goldberg's this week, yeah. That's always a challenge. They have me dancing in several episodes this year, and I don't know why. But they have me doing choreography, and I had it's always a challenge. But the Goldbergs is a great show, and what qualifies as a great show is not only a show you enjoy, but as an actor, it's a show you enjoy to work on because everybody on the show is so fantastic. We got another code here.
That's fine.
Here we have a code here.
I know, we're all about logging in. It's such a pain. I don't know why things went down. But yeah, finish telling us what you did this week at the Goldbergs.
I had to dance, and the choreographer, they were dancing to the song Fame, but they said they wanted me to do it on crutches. So on crutches. So they said, you just do the dance as best as you can, but you're on crutches. Now, this is something they don't teach you in acting school. It's so important, I think, to go. In acting classes in college, they teach you to stop, but in professional acting, you have to go. Like, if I got this room code, I would go. If I had this room code.
All right, you guys can log in. I am going to just chat with Huck real quick. Huck, how was your Halloween?
Great. Where do I log in?
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't mean to bring my.
You still go to Jackbox TV, but then just enter the.
I had a great Halloween. I went to a party. I was out until 6 in the morning.
What were you doing till 6 in the morning?
The party started at 5 a.m.
No, I was dressed as sexy Bernie Sanders.
So just Bernie Sanders, right? Generosity is sexy.
I agree that Bernie Sanders is sexy in and of himself, but this was a shirtless, pantsless, parka mittens type look, satin boxers.
I heard them. Do you heard them? Do you want to go play
Very
with them?
nice. All right. We should be able to get this thing up and running again. I apologize, everyone, but this is Wisecrackin. What?
This is
Live cracking.
This is the pandemic.
I know. And you know what? I showed up an hour and a half early to make sure all the tech was right before we start. Everything goes down.
That was good.
So typical. But at least it's at the beginning.
Oh,
Oh, is there a child here, Sam, that we should watch our language around?
It's just chat.
It's just.
I mean, I think language is, you know, there are consequences and there are people that have opinions. So I'm going to let him do whatever works for him.
Right.
Say what you will.
Very nice.
Say what you want to say.
So I'm sorry. I have some more jokes that we can get into here. The White House press secretary Jen Psaki tested positive for COVID, potentially infecting President Biden currently in Europe, further proving that the U.S. exports much more than weapons and Marvel movies. QAnon supporters gathered in Dallas this week to await JFK Jr. and Donald Trump announcing their joint presidential run. They were about to give up and go home until they heard that someone found an image of a plane crash buried into a piece of toast. Burned into a piece of toast. See, I fucked it up. All right. There's a rumor going around the Italian media that Joe Biden had a bathroom incident while meeting the Pope. Does that mean that Biden had a holy shit? Oh, I'm so glad you guys liked that. That was super. I was like, I don't know if they're going to go for this, but you guys went for it, so I appreciate that. Hey, Huck, do we have anything in the comments from the audience challenges?
Yeah, just get this out.
It went again? God damn it. How are we going to do the show? No, it's still saying you're all in, but it's not letting it kicked everybody out.
So it's all of Jack.
I can't submit.
Yeah, Jackbox is freezing on us. I'm sorry. Yeah, it would. It's just, it doesn't. You guys would have to shout out what you liked, and we'd have to figure out and tabulate and do strange things. I'm going to try one more time before we completely just go to something else and burn all of the monologue jokes the writers have written over the past month.
We get a lot extra tonight, guys.
Yes. I don't know. Of course, Jackbox would have a problem right as the show is about to start. How was your Halloween, Nicole? You have kids.
Angie, the Jackbox Twitter says that their servers are down.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
Thanks for checking the Twitter. Who's our tech guy, Tommy?
Let's do Jackbox where Sam's child holds up a box and we guess what's in it.
And we guess what's in it?
He wasn't jacking my box before he pushed himself out.
I'll try one more time and see if at least the actors can log in. And if we get them going, then we'll have the audience log in because I don't want you guys to have to keep logging in. Otherwise, we'll just figure something out.
Have you tried hitting your phone?
Have you tried?
Jiggle the handle.
Did that last night, right?
Turn it off and then turn it back on.
Yeah. Plug it in.
It is
probably that raccoon.
Yeah,
That Rocket the raccoon.
I know,
Rocket
right?
the raccoon, yeah.
Getting its revenge.
You guys know that this is our 74th show.
Wow.
It is, I know. And we've almost figured out how to do the damn show 74 times.
The first one is Sam's Jackbox.
That means that next week is the Diamond anniversary.
Next week is also the final show.
We get diamonds?
Right, they're in the mail now.
Missed me now.
Should we do a good old fashioned? What's the show we used to do it under the gun?
Called Comedy Against Humanity.
Yeah, should we do that? Can we remember enough?
I'd have to have Cards Against Humanity here. Sam, do you not remember being in that
Oh
show?
yeah, we had to have cards.
Lock it out.
You did that show.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. We'll try one more time. Let me send it in the private chat. This has got to be incredibly annoying for
We can
everyone.
read this book together if that helps.
Right?
I mean, how often do you get to listen to wonderful stories from someone like Stephen Tobolowsky, right? All right, so let me.
I
I'm
can
going
do
to send.
interpretive dance if you'd like.
Right.
And I think they want to see it.
Interpretive dance.
I'm just saying. Right?
All right, as soon as we get the actors in, we will put out that code. Let's see. Can you guys log in for us?
I have done Boylesque before. So
I'm sorry?
We're good.
it's been a few.
Waiting on, who are we waiting on? Richard or Jamie?
Oh, there it is.
Got you in?
Yeah, hang on.
You have to use your fingers on the screen and then
Where's the...
you tap. Just, you're so close.
Oh, he finally did it. All right, let's see. Guys, some of these monologue jokes are great as we burn through them all, but let's see what we got as we try once again to get this game going. Where is?
Let me get the right punchline.
Is everybody?
You want to help me?
Are you guys in?
So we're in. Should they not?
Ready to roll.
I'm gonna put up the code right now. I just want to make sure you guys are in.
Yes.
Yeah, the code's in.
They're all like, it's too late. We're there.
All right, let's just keep pushing down these monologue jokes, shall we? All right. Parents are mixing human milk into their kids' cereal in hopes of giving them COVID-19 antibodies, reports say. So, Christy Teigen, make a comeback and give us some of your sweet, sweet titty milk. I'm glad you guys like that. Biden announced a framework for his Build Back Better social and climate spending bill, and it turns out it's still a stupid fucking name. Ghislaine Maxwell's lawyer said she had endured prison conditions akin to Hannibal Lecter. Well, say what you will about a child pimp, at least she's wearing a mask. I see you got that. Jay-Z created an Instagram account and then deleted it a day later. He's not the first to have 99 problems with technology, but at least we have a definitive proof that Insta is not a bitch. Let's see. What else do we got here that we haven't burned through? Oof. I did that one. Goodness. I'm like, yeah, all the backup monologues are good. You guys getting in? You guys able to write stuff? Good.
Yes.
I think we're finally able to start.
Top
this
tier comedy. That's what you guys do.
Oh man. Sorry,
I
audience.
like my first two round answers better.
We're getting it going. Here we go. Finally, the first round of Wisecrackin. Woo!
Yes!
We did it. There's a great outfit if you want to get down with Uncle Steve or dive all the way up my hole, you little butt plug.
Oh, wow. Yep.
Going right for it.
But I like it.
You like it? Let me just get the game going on the other server. I can see it. Let's see. There's so many screens open now, and I'm just trying to get us all to see the game. Let's see. That was Sam against Richard, and it looks like the comedian split it. The audience gave it to Sam Howard. Sam is going to win that round.
Everybody has an Uncle Steve.
Yeah, that's true.
Everybody. Even if you don't, you do.
Mine's playing the game.
You do. He didn't vote for you. He didn't wear that outfit.
Here we go, finally. Congrats on a great, the text on the worst birthday balloon at Party City. Congrats on a great funeral or rest in peace. There we finally got it now.
Like in a Christmas story, I want you to write a thing.
When that joke was previously asked of me, I said something about It was herpes.
That was Nicole against Steven. It looks like the comedians gave it to Nicole. So did the audience. Nicole's going to win that round. Whew, we're finally up and running. This romantic getaway could use a little porn with Stephen Tobolowsky or perineum play.
Perineum play.
Perineum?
It's something you read a lot about when you're pregnant. You might get a perineum massage if you have a good partner.
That was Jamie against Justin. It looks like the comedians gave it to Jamie. The audience gave it to Jamie. That's going to be a big win for Jamie. This fall, I'm going to harvest a personality or insurance money.
Those are both great.
This fall, harvesting. My grandparents used to pray for a good harvest at the beginning of the year, but my grandpa only had a vineyard in his backyard, like a little one, that he made hooch wine from. So there you go. Sam against Steven. It looks like Sam Howard got the audience vote on that one, and it pushed her over the edge.
Barely.
What is an unlikely place to find where you put your keys? Jesus' holy hands or your girlfriend's monkey ass? Is that a compliment?
I think the girlfriend's a monkey.
The girlfriend's
Your girlfriend's monkey's ass.
Girlfriend is a monkey.
Yeah.
No, it's her monkey.
Yeah.
Oh, the girlfriend has a monkey.
That
and
was Richard against Jamie. It looks like the comedians gave it to Jamie. The audience gave it to Jamie. That's going to be a big win for Jamie on that one.
You just forgot one apostrophe.
I can't believe she broke up with me just because I adopted a llama and a camel or sneezed while giving head.
Oh, man.
That's a bummer for the night, right?
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
So personal, isn't it?
I got nothing after that.
Blow job? You blow your nose job? I don't know. There's something there.
That was Nicole against Justin. It looks like the comedians gave it to Justin. The audience also gave it to Justin. That is a big win for Justin on this one. That's the end of the first round. Finally, we're going to find out who is ahead in this qualifying round of Wisecrackin. Let's see. Jamie is out front. This is the second round of this qualifiers. Comedians will have 90 seconds to write 2 punchlines. It is double the points, so it's still anybody's game. Huck, let's go to the next segment.
It's time for Comment Karma.
Audience, it's time for the comment karma. I want you to jump into my chat and I want you to let me know, what do you wish there was an essential oil for? I guess sneezing during the blowjob, maybe. Soothe things up. What do you wish there was an essential oil for? Huck, you into essential oils? Is that something you get down with?
Not particularly.
No?
No. I'm not into scents.
You just like your house to just smell like bland?
Yes, ideally odorless.
Odorless. But you have a cat, so it's actually completely odorless.
It is under my watch. Taking
Let-
that litter out every day.
We do have an in-house comment.
Hi. We have started it just.
Come on over to that and share that with you. Let's see. Chris said a squirrel that can't commit to crossing a busy street is kind of a jerk of an animal if they could talk, right? Also, let's see. Paul Riva said Frito Bendito. Donna said skunk spray. And then Paul said again, Jack Itch essential oil. Jock Itch. I don't know why I thought it said Jack Itch. Like Sam's kid is itching. Steven, are you able to get in?
Not for the last one, I don't think. No,
You missed the last one?
I got one in.
Let's see what it looks like it's going to come out to. All right. Why do you have a framed picture of my child on your lap, or he's never met you, or the weekend that one guy got from TikTok? The weekend?
Weekend.
Singer guy.
The rapper.
Oh.
Singer.
He sounds like.
All right, I just feel old all of a sudden. It's fine. Super Bowl. Okay. Yeah, no, I don't watch sports either. All right, that was Sam against Nicole. Looks like Sam got the comedian's votes and the audience votes. She is going to be the winner for the second round.
Sam.
Things you shouldn't say about the dead at a funeral. They're only part dead, or I bet you're hard now.
For the first time in his life.
Like when you're more.
Not the best things to say at a funeral. I will tell you what. I'll share this with you. My brother-in-law at my mother's funeral decided to use songs as her eulogy. That was Jamie against Nicole. It looks like Jamie got the vote on that one. He literally started off by saying, "Footloose, footloose." My mom was footloose, and I was like, "Wow, this is happening." Reasons to not like hugging your aunt or uncle: the smell of old braziers or cottage cheese, everything. I feel like that's what Huck's apartment smells like, just cottage cheese.
Everybody cut. Everybody cut. Everybody cut. Footloose.
She was a footloose and fancy-free lady. All right, the comedians gave it to Justin. The audience also gave it to Justin. He's going to eke out a win on that one. Blank. In this economy, 75th anniversary diamonds or porn. You think porn is an economy that it didn't get hurt by the pandemic?
Yeah. People are at home more. They're not having to do it at work.
It got better.
Wait, Justin, do you watch porn at work?
No.
Not since that one incident.
He works in porn.
I work remote. It's fine.
That was Sam against Jamie. It looks like comedians split it. The audience gave it to Sam. That's going to give her a win on this one.
That's my real name.
Weirdest thing to find in a treasure chest. Butt polyps. Oh, and Steven didn't get in, so Richard's automatically going to win that round.
Butt polyps for the win.
You know, they have to win sometimes.
Why flowers are a frivolous inconvenience as a gift? Because it will be because it'll be all here, thrown these away in 2 days, or symbolic of a relationship thrive then die.
Because it be all here. Throw these away in 2 days. Is what I assume that person intended that to be.
Because it'll be all here. Throw these away in 2 days. Oh, I get it. I wasn't saying it hip enough.
More shoulders.
Yeah. That was Richard against Justin. It looks like Mies gave it to Justin. The audience gave it to Justin. That's going to be a big win for Justin on that one. That's the end of the second round of our qualifiers. Let's see who is out front. Jamie was the one to beat.
Sam.
Sam Howard is out front for this second round. Going into our third round of these qualifiers, the points are triple. It's still anybody's game. The comedians will have 90 seconds to write 3 punchlines to the same setup. They'll be getting their prompts in just a moment. And Huck, that means our final Comment Karma.
It's time for Comment Karma.
Audience, it's time for the Comment Karma, and I want you to jump into my chat and let me know, what would you like to find at the end of a rainbow? What would you like to find at the end of a rainbow? What about you, Huck? What do you think? End of a rainbow?
I just like a job where I don't have to go in or do any work.
And you feel like that would be at the end of a rainbow?
Yes.
All right.
I want a leprechaun job.
We do have some in-house comments, so let me just share those with you guys. Ooh, where did that go? Leprechaun orgy. I like that. What is a leprechaun orgy? Sounds like what me and my husband do every week. Let's see. Chris here in the house said a purpose in life. And Jay said a waxed asshole. Which is always not totally sure even at the end of a rainbow if you find a waxed asshole. 20 seconds, Sam and Nicole, 20 seconds left to get your answers in. audience, that is our last comment, Karma, but you can put comments in there all throughout the night, and also ask any questions that you might like us to answer at any point. 3 seconds, Nicole. 3 seconds.
Kick her out.
I got kicked out.
Oh no! I'm not restarting the game.
It was so funny. That's what I wrote. But you don't have to know.
All right, this is the end of our qualifying round. 3 signs you hate your in-laws. Spitting in their coffee, peeing in a tree, snakes in their bed, and Nicole didn't get in. So Steven's gonna win that round.
You're welcome.
Automatically.
That was good.
Nicole didn't get it in.
Three ice cream flavors you don't want to try. That 1 and 2 girls 1 cup. Butt polyps or strawberry. Yeah. Earwax, butt plug, hairy ass.
When you spell it like that, I think of the word scallops, and that's worse. It's not how you spell it.
Imagine hairy ass ice cream.
You don't like scallops?
No, just
Yeah.
in context.
Okay. Oh, yeah, scallop ice cream.
Right.
Yeah.
Such a prude.
It doesn't sound like a fun thing.
Nope, no thanks.
Ice cream. I've had some weird. I think birthday cake's a weird ice cream flavor.
Too much.
Sure is.
That was Richard against Jamie. It looks like the comedians gave it to Richard. The audience gave it to Richard. That's a quiplash for Richard. That's going to put him in a big advantage going into these finals.
Butt polyps again.
Again, the butt polyps.
I knew butt polyps would win.
3 names for Ford's newest pickup truck. DUI, overcompensation, likely racist. Ford Bulge, Ford Butt Plug, Ford Power Bottom.
These are good. Very good.
Sam, are you literally eating dinner right now when we're in the middle of a show?
I'm sorry, I've got a lot going on.
You got a little what?
I just have a lot going on. I'm sorry.
Tell us about it, Sam. What's going on in your head?
At least you're not biting into a pepper like it's an apple like you normally do. That was Justin against Sam. It looks like the comedians gave it to Justin. The audience gave it to Justin. He's going to eke out a win on that one.
Boom.
We're going to see who is at the end of our qualifying round, the winner of the qualifying round of Wisecrackin, and who will do our intermission game. It looks like Justin is the winner, and Jamie and Nicole are going to be doing our intermission game. It is time for the intermission game. Please take us away. Give us the explainer.
Tonight's intermission game is Dear Wisecrackin. We gathered together the most disturbed, depraved, perverted, satanic, dangerous individuals we could find. In other words, our writer's room. And now you, dear comedians, get to answer their requests for advice. Worried that you're not qualified as a doctor, lawyer, or head of church? Don't sweat it. I mean, when has a comedian ever made a comment about something they probably shouldn't have? Justin, as the winner of the qualifying round, you get to pick who goes first.
Gotta go with Nicole.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. Now what?
All right. Nicole, I would like you to answer this one. Now that Facebook has changed their brand, I don't know where to upload my bank account and personal information. My identity needs to be stolen soon. Boomer in Boise.
Hi, Boomer. Thank you so much for writing in. I know it's already a little scary to use the internet. After this, I'm going to send you a link. It's going to say something about the Bahamas or offshore accounting. I'm going to want you to go ahead and put those numbers in and immediately connect your account. I will make sure that my team over in that Caribbean area where there's not as much of a regulation on the funds will hold it for you. And then there's someone who's actually the, I think it was the cousin or the son of a prince somewhere in India. I think they're going to watch over it for you. I will take care of it. You've got nothing to worry.
Excellent work, Nicole. Thank you for that. I'll admit that. Oh wait, Jamie, you're the other contestant.
Yes.
Yes, I did not hear. So thank you for standing up. All right, Jamie, I need you to answer the following question. I accidentally put ketchup on my hot dog at Portillo's, and it opened up a portal to a fast food hell where they only serve soggy New York style pizza. I don't want to starve. Repentant in Romeoville.
Well, repentant. You fucked up, God damn it. You don't put fucking ketchup on a goddamn hot dog here in Chicago. Stupid motherfucker. But that's it, yo. You don't need to hear anything else. The most important thing was you don't put ketchup on a fucking hot dog. And now you're gonna have to eat fucked up New York style pizza.
You seem really have great points there, Jamie.
Tom and I were just back here talking about ketchup on hot dogs earlier, and we decided we don't really give a shit.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm gonna have to disagree with you, but you know, keep fighting the good fight.
I put Miracle on mine.
All right, Nicole. Oh, Miracle.
You want Psycho? There we go.
What about ketchup on pizza?
No.
I think
This
we can
little
all agree
packets,
that
you
that
can make
makes it.
pizza on saltines and hard times.
Ooh. Now you're speaking my language. Nicole, for you, I have the following question. My boyfriend is obsessed with Quentin Tarantino movies and only speaks to me in movie quotes. How can I understand him without wasting my time watching his movies? Pulped out in Pulaski.
Pulped out Pulaski. I'm glad that you wrote. First thing I want you to know is there's probably going to be some kind of formula that you can pick out of the quotes that he's using. So if he uses it more than once, write it down. Then just say it back to him a bunch of times. Sometimes use an accent and try to sound like Salma Hayek and he'll get particularly excited about it. Otherwise, just go ahead and repeat the other ones or just keep saying things like, isn't Quentin Tarantino awesome? And then let him say more things. As long as he's cooking for you, as we clean something up, let it go.
All right. Excellent work, Nicole. I have one more for you, Jamie.
It better not be a dumbass that is putting ketchup on the fucking hot dog.
It's a different fake name and a different fake town.
Because that guy pissed me off.
The victims of my latest Ponzi scheme are so desensitized from the past year that they never complain. How can I destroy their financial lives even more? Investing in Itasca.
Buy some Bitcoin. This shit's not real. It's internet money. That's not a real thing. Buy Bitcoin. That's how you can. I mean, they're not going to get pissed. You already said they're okay with it. So, hell, buy Ethereum. What's that other one? Dogecoin. Buy Dogecoin. That's the one you should buy. That's all I have. Buy Dogecoin.
Oh, internet money isn't real, Jamie? I'll have you address that complaint to my Kohl's cash. Thank you very much.
It expired yesterday. Sorry.
Damn it! Well, I'm going to have to get another snazzy blazer somewhere else. Right? Snazzy back to school blazer. Angie, we ready to take it away again?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right.
Give it up for Nicole and Jamie doing a great interview. Yeah, Huck, it's time actually for our distracting round. Huck and I are going to distract the comedians as they're getting their prompts, which they should be getting right now. Huck, you ready to start distracting?
I'm ready to start distracting.
All right, I have a joke book from 1966. So you know it's topical and fun. Encyclopedia of One-Liners of Comedy. I am going to give you a setup, Huck, and you are going to tell me what you think the punchline is.
I am so ready.
Can you tell me when to stop?
Stop. There you
go. Speed reading. There's a whole section on speed reading. Okay, here we go. I just found out what a speed reader is.
A speed reader is somebody who dodged the draft.
I just found out what a speed reader is. It's an atheist in a Christian Science reading room. Woo! I think speed reading is a wonderful idea.
almost as good an idea as invading Cambodia.
It seems like that would be something for 1966, but it is. It lets you get through a modern novel before getting sick. Whew, all right, let's move on from this. Space travel. Let's do some space. How much time do I have?
That is very small.
Some. The answer is some.
Great.
Yes.
Space travel. Do you see those pictures of the moon?
Well, let me tell you about those pictures of the moon. I think I saw a CGI Forrest Gump running around on there.
No, that wouldn't be, no. Did you see those pictures of the moon? They must have the same gardener I have.
We're back, Angie.
All right.
What?
I'm in the audience still.
You could say I was sort of successful after I invented the totally useless strap-on vagina or U.S. currency coin. Strap-on vagina? How does that work?
You strap it on top of a vagina.
Oh, thank you, Richard. I was just completely.
Why it's totally useless.
I get it. That was Jamie against Richard. It looks like the comedians gave it to Jamie. The audience gave it to Jamie. He's going to win the first round of our finals.
Should have gone Bitcoin.
Worst trophy to get in your karate class. Best stand-in for wood slab we all chopped or fart while chopping.
I like the fart one.
It's actually a lot harder to get than breaking through the wood. Breaking the wind and the wood, tough to do.
Wind and the wood, breaking it both. I think that's
alliteration.
Yeah, that was Sam against Steven. It looks like comedians gave it to Steven. The audience gave it to Steven. That's a quiplash for our guest, Steven Tobolowsky.
Well earned. Well earned. Oh, excuse me.
Minor inconvenience you think current teenager's face. Spinal breaking from carrying TikTok. Oh, Justin and Nicole. Nicole didn't get her answer in, so Justin's automatically going to win that round.
I wasn't able to enter any answers.
We're going to just do
I
next
don't
round.
care. I don't care.
If Cinderella doesn't leave the 4 a.m. bar before it closes, she'll turn into a hoe or a raccoon.
Can it be both?
Raccoons are hoes for sure.
I think it could be both.
They're rude whores. I think.
Whores. Raccoon whores.
But then
Raccoon whore.
all the dorks would say hi.
That was Jamie against Steven. It looks like comedians gave it to Jamie. The audience gave it to Jamie. Oh, you guys are a sucker for a hoe joke? All right.
Ho.
Wrong with hoes now.
Okay, wow. God just announced he is sick of hearing prayers about Bitcoin stocks or Brandon Biden Don Jr.'s health. All right, we just got very serious and quiet.
I don't know who any of those people are.
they're all TikTok stars, Richard. That's
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well, there it is.
that would be why you don't know.
Please give me more followers on TikTok. Please give me more followers on TikTok.
That was Richard against Justin. It looks like comedians gave it to Richard. The audience gave it to Richard, giving him an eked out win on that one.
Always go Bitcoin stocks.
What is this? Archaeologists, sorry, won't admit their discovered cave paintings of iPhones because it wasn't Adam and Eve. It was Sam didn't get it all in, or neither did Nicole. You know what I meant.
Hear me out. It was Adam and Steve.
Oh.
Steve Jobs. So he was in the beginning and he made an iPhone, and now we're just now. Yeah.
Jamie is out front as our leader going into the second round of our finals.
It's a working theory.
The comedians should be giving their prompts right now. Huck, it's time for our next distractor. All right, while the comedians are writing their punchlines, I'm going to act like I'm a duck in front of the stage. You're going to
say hello to my little friend.
Amazing.
Quack. Oh, you got to reload. Yeah, I'll take a little duck music if you want to give it to me. Quack. Quack. I I have a terrible arm. You're stuck at shooting me, man. Reload!
You can dance, it's totally fine.
There you go. There you go. Are you getting distracted? You guys don't even look distracted. Here, I'll go behind him.
I'll do two.
I'll duck behind
I can't put the thing in. Okay.
I'm done.
Oh. Let me see how long. 20 seconds. You got more?
Where's that duck?
One more.
Quack, 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 quack.
That almost got me. All right, let's see. All right, we're back in. The best way to distract a child from getting a blue shot, act like a duck being shot by orange balls, or Angie the duck. Kind of like Howard the duck, but it's Angie the duck.
Angie the duck.
That's good.
Yeah.
Howard the duck, I don't.
No, that's the options on it. They were very
Very timely, very quick.
Yeah.
Got it in right away. I can't wait till you guys see the next distractor. You guys have no idea. That was Jamie against Sam. Looks like comedians gave it to Sam. The audience gave it to Jamie. Jamie's going to walk away with a win on that one.
Come on. The audience doesn't feel like less is more. Noted.
If you don't have a dog, why do you have that dog house? Best Wi-Fi on the estate. Also, Hubs is kinky. Or don't kink shame. Dick, you guys are all right into the kink shame.
Yeah.
Kinky hubs.
It's a fun place to sex. To sex.
Sex?
Sexing.
Sex.
Sexing. Sex.
Ting?
Sex.
Sexing.
That was Sam against Justin. It looks like comedians gave it to Sam. The audience gave it to Justin. He's going to get a win on that one.
Oh, that sad star. Yeah.
The weird hazing ritual astronauts must endure in their first space mission. Eat ice cream till you pop. Nicole wasn't able to get in. Steven's going to automatically win that round.
How are you,
Ice cream
Steven?
till you pop.
Is that those ice cream of the future balls?
That's what now.
Yeah,
It
what
happens right after a brain freeze.
Never mind.
Okay.
Comment that would have offended you 10 years ago, but now you don't give a shit. You look like Gary Coleman, or you're our worst child.
That was my answer. It's fine.
Gary Coleman, what a timely reference.
That's what people say all the time, and now I don't give a shit anymore.
What you talking about, Jamie? Huh?
Amazing. The number of times people have done that to me.
That was Jamie against Justin. It looks like comedians gave it to Jamie. The audience pretty much split it down the middle. That means you guys will split that round 50-50.
I genuinely don't know what Jamie's talking about.
We are fools. We should have never given machines the ability to pretend to be ducks or crap. You gave machines the ability to crap?
I got a pooping robot and it's a fucking mess. All it does is shit. It's the worst.
Did you specifically seek out that feature, or?
That was a
Well, it's a pooping robot. That's what
It's
it does.
we're talking about in the near future, a science fiction kind of
The
thing.
pooping robot, I think, is in the
It's actually already happening in France.
the Amazon Prime agreement.
Stephen Tobolowsky winning the audience votes and the comedian vote on that one. We're all interested in the futuristic crapping robot.
Mhm.
You woke up covered in chocolate sauce next to a live pig. Where were you last night? In Wonka's chocolatey pig pin ointment. Nicole couldn't get her answer, so Richie's gonna win that round.
She doesn't stand a chance anyway.
That is the end of our second round of these finals of Wisecrackin. Jamie was the one to beat. Let's see who is out front. Stephen Tobolowsky.
No, come on.
Right now.
That's impossible.
Going into
With
our,
the crapping machine?
That's what did
yeah, it
it.
was the crapping robot that got it. This is our third and final round of tonight's Wisecrackin. That means, we have to distract. Oh my god. We're gonna see how this guy works. All right, ready?
Look out, everybody.
This is to distract the comedian. Oh, let's see. It's not the best, guys. It's not the strongest. It's not the strongest. Yeah, real ladylike coming on and off stage real quick. Not the strongest blow, you know what I mean? Well, there. Almost. Yeah, pass it back like a three-man. There you go. There it is. There it is. No, but we got one more. The distracting's not done. Audience, go! Woo!
Pass it up here.
4 seconds, 2 seconds, 2 seconds.
Give me that ball.
We're gonna have to see who is in this final round.
Now it's a party.
3 qualities you look for in a soulmate. They don't need attention. They don't like attention. They give me all the attention. That was Sam against Nicole. Nicole couldn't get in, so it looks like Sam won that round.
A lot of free points, Sam. A lot of free points.
That just
Last of my jokes, last of my jokes.
The 3 things you see right before you die. That crapping robot, well, actually, it's butthole. It's like a camera shutter, or your life reviewed, your partner moving on, your body shitting.
Camera shutter, more like camera shitter. Huh?
Hey, there it is. Rim shot.
Rim shot. Oh.
I get it.
You look like you get it, Nicole. You like pensively thinking about it. That was Richard against Justin. It looks like comedians gave to Richard. The audience gave to Richard. That's a quick flash for Richard. That's going to be a big win for him. These finals.
It just told a story.
This is the last one. 3 sounds. You're becoming boring. My wife's leaves. My dog's leaves. I become a nun. D, read newspapers. Invited to LinkedIn.
LinkedIn Park. It's a band.
Oh, like Lincoln Park?
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
It's the website.
It was started by Lincoln Park.
I got it.
They had to grow up, you know. Put on.
Boy, when you have to explain LinkedIn, you know you're toast.
That was Jamie against Steven. It looks like the comedians gave to Jamie. The audience gave to Jamie. No one knew what LinkedIn was, Steven. I'm sorry.
What can I do?
I loved it.
What can you do?
This is it for this week's Wisecrackin. We're about to find out who won. Steven was the one to win. Jamie Black.
Do you remember that I won this before now? Thank you.
I will finally remember. Jamie, because you are the winner, you get to choose anyone to read the writer's credits in a voice, accent, or character of your choosing.
Even the virtual people?
Yep.
They can do it too?
Yep.
So I think our guest, Steven? Yes.
And how?
How would you like him to read it?
In a voice of my choosing?
Yeah, or character.
Or how about Snow White?
Okay.
I don't know if I read.
What? You said any character,
Okay.
right?
No.
That's choice.
Dealer's choice. That's it. All right, Steven, you're about to get the credits. I guess read it as Snow White. Go for it, Huck.
It's gonna be great.
Written by Warren Ma, Huck Poe, Paul Reviz, Steve Gibson, Hugh Kelly, Richard Charles Anderson. No, not Richard Charles Anderson. I know him. Bradley Cline, Marianne Catt, Cherisi Foster, Jill Feldhaus, Kurt. Oh, come on. Dirk Glassman, Matthew Ziegor. Voiceover graphic design by Tim Stoltz. The Wisecrackin Writers Room has because of quick last year games of this event. You got Charles Anderson?
Richard Charles Anderson, yeah. He's actually the guy in that box there.
I'll tell you something, Stephen. I think if the real Snow White movie had a couple of
Oh, come on!
thrown in.
So much better.
We have a couple last things. Audience, if you have any questions, especially for our special guest, now is a good time to jump into our chat and let us know. We asked our Stephen Tobolowsky is the man. Thanks to you. Yes. If animals could talk, which would be the rudest is what we put on our Facebook fan page. We've got a few others here. Jonathan said owls are assholes.
Yeah.
I thought that was an interesting take.
Really?
Yeah, I guess so. Ray
You're
said
not wise at all.
Mr. Grumpfish. And then 40 other Facebook users said cats. Pretty much how it goes. Huck, do we have any questions? No, it doesn't look like we have any questions. We did have one thing from our at-home audience. Andrew said, or from our in-house audience, Andrew said, Stephen Tobolowsky's part in Silicon Valley. Was that it was just a statement, I feel like. Not necessarily. Are you still here, Andrew, who asked the question? No? Okay, that's fine.
He went to go watch Silicon Valley because he remembered his favorite show.
A question for me. Yes. What is Angie the Duck's catchphrase? Oh, I guess it would be quack off. Because it could be like jack off or it could be like jerk off. I don't know, guys. That's.
How about between the
someone
quacks?
just went, oh, they don't want to think about me?
Between the quacks.
Between the quacks.
Between the quacks. That's a much better one.
Yes, that is good.
Wisecrackin.
Too many. Our show, again, was sponsored by MyZenRocks.com. If you go to MyZenRocks.com, use the coupon code Wisecrack, you'll get 10% off your purchase. This is our 74th show. Next week is our 75th show and final show. Stephen, I cannot thank you enough for being here. This is your third time on the show.
It's always fun. It's always fun.
Well, if we don't have anything else, then that is going to be it for tonight. Thank you all for being so patient with our technical problems, and you've been a fantastic audience. Thank you for spending your pandemic with us, and we'll see you next week with Leon Rogers at our final show. Thank you all. Good night.